Now let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Play ball!
Nigerian Super Eagles players are making move in this transfer market. They are coming to England, so we are going to see a whole lot of Nigerian players in England added to the Basi and the Iwobi that is playing there. We are going to have new set of Nigerian Super Eagles players playing in the Premier League. First, let's start with arokodele. He's going to move from Genk, from Belgium, to Wolves in England. He's going to be one of their best strikers. I think he's going to do well in England. But guys, if you look at it, Nigerian Super Eagles are making moves. Arokodele is going to go to Wolves, and we are expecting him to do well. He was called off in this Nigerian the international break, the international game that is coming up in a couple of days. But good move for him from Belgium to England.
Yeah, it's a good move. If you look at his numbers, you will see that he was at least one of the top scorers in
it was a top scorer in the Belgium league last season.
You know, coming into the Premier League is going to be, hopefully he can translate that form, because we've seen players come from other positions coming into the league that haven't gone on to do well. Hopefully he can come into the team and do well this time around, because there is a position for him in the side. Obviously, Wolves are also looking to let go of Strand Larsen. If that
goes through,
then he would obviously he would have a role in the team, because there will be a hole in that attack. So he's coming into the team at a good point in time. He's going to have a lot of game time on his hand, and I think it's a good move.
Okay, now so good move for him to come to England.
Larsen leaving, the Kunya left, no replacement here. The Japanese guy and the Asian guy is still there,
available there,
which means there is going to be competition for places. Which, if they let Larsen go right now, there will be no competition for places. That's one thing. And looking at his numbers last season for the Belgium league, one of the best attackers in the Belgium league last season. Sure, the best. Let me not say one of the best attacker in the Belgium league last season. Coming into the Premier League, we know Wolverhampton Wanderers have struggled in front of goal recently. They have players who could go on and create chances. You have the Daniel Pondens, you have many of them who could go on and create chances. While Wolverhampton Wanderers are selling their Portuguese names, I think the new manager is trying to bring in any type of player, not just Portugal, because Nuno set up a team. Like, if you look at the Portuguese, the Wolverhampton Wanderers side before, it used to be Portugal national team, Portugal team B, but now it's many good players coming from different leagues, different nations to come and help the team get where they want to be.
Okay, arokodele is going to move from Genk to Wolves in England. Hopefully he's big, he's strong, he can actually hold up play, and he scores a whole lot of goals. And he's called up in Nigerian Super Eagles for the next international break. So we're going to be looking at him and how he's going to perform with Wolves in England. Another player that is going to move to England from Spain is Christiantus Uche. He's going to move from Getafe to Crystal Palace. That as a replacement is going to be a Nigerian player. Fantastic move. If you're moving from Getafe, from Spain to England to Crystal Palace, that are obviously doing well now, I think it's a
Nigeria go, Nigeria come.
Nigeria beating.
Nigeria go, Nigeria come.
England come out.
No, Eze I think there was a time he did a wedding. He did a wedding.
No be England he dey play for.
Calm down now. He do wedding. They say na Mbise born. Mbise Nigeria. Mbise English London born. So Mbise boy did there before. Another Igbo boy want to take over. It's normal. It's like replacing. We know he's a Nigerian player, but Christiantus, how many times he not play for Super Eagles too?
It's everywhere. His body seems so. Probably
definitely they will have to start calling him to team, because at some point I felt like he was going to play for the French team or perhaps maybe the English team. But now he's sure that he's coming to play for the Super Eagles team if they recruit him early. Now to put call early, but look at it now. His work ethic is not yet to come and take over the number 9 position. There's a Mateta who is there already, who is normally, then they have another person on the bench, I think Nketiah. But Nketiah's number is not really something to celebrate about. But this guy now coming in as a player who can play from anywhere around the front four, not just as a striker, but he can play from behind the striker. He can play from the left or right. If you look at the combination between last 2 seasons, the combination between him and this Man United reject Greenwood. If you look at the combination between the two of them, you see that he's one of the players that will come into Crystal Palace and link up play with Mateta and get the numbers up as well.
Okay, John, good deal for our own boys.
Yeah, I like to see Nigerian players move into the EPL, because it's a lot of publicity. You know, one good season, you could be up to a
Barcelona.
bigger team, you know. They come in down first.
Hope you.
So one good season, nobody can tell what's going to happen next, but good move for him coming into the side. I I'm still looking forward to see where they are going to deploy him, because I'm not sure it's going to be in that 9 position.
Yeah, probably is going to play at Isaac's position. But let's see. Christiantus is going to move to Crystal Palace. Fantastic player. I think he's going to do well. The way Crystal Palace set up their team, I think he's going to thrive. If he puts in the work, he's going to thrive in that team. Another player that might move to Fulham from AC Milan is Chukwueze. Samu Chukwueze is on his way. As I'm talking to you, he's in England, and he's trying to get that move from AC Milan to Fulham. I think it's a good move for him, even though that when he comes there, you have competition, but playing in the Premier League is a
who is the competition?
Well, if he goes there, he's going to play.
Because the only person you want to tell me is the competition now is maybe a Robinson, who is a left back, a full back, or maybe it's
a good move for Chukwueze to go there and play.
It's a step down, or if you ask me, it's a step down from AC Milan to Fulham. See, and I see the distance.
They play for AC Milan.
I disagree. It's not a step down. You can't tell me it's a step down from AC Milan to Fulham.
Now look at
AC Milan where you there. You don't hold down any position.
No, you hold down that right
you don't hold any position. You don't hold anything down. Nothing you want to tell me.
Look at last season. We keep talking about last season. Last season, the manager was there, played him, at least he played more matches. He started many matches. He started plenty games.
How many games when he started? When Pulisic
he started from the bench.
Yeah, he started on the bench.
He started on the bench. And Pulisic was off, and they had to be, flicking between he and the Nigerian other player before that one went on loan in January. Which means he played most of the games for AC Milan last season, and his numbers, he didn't really get on the goals. All the goals, he didn't really get all those goals.
Going to Fulham.
But now, with the new manager coming in, I feel like he wants to shuffle around. He's bringing in Rabiot. This same today he's bringing in Rabiot from Marseille, which means they have to release some players. And he might just be the only person, because the way I feel like the way this man wants his team to play is run. And Chukwueze is not that kind of person that will run for you for 90 minutes.
I disagree. In AC Milan, Chukwueze has never held down a position and made it his own.
I think so.
He's always played off the bench, and I hardly started. Hardly. You understand me? If they're not bringing him on for Pulisic, or taking him off and bringing in Rafael Leao, if there are games you come on as a substitute, they still take you off and bring somebody else into the side. So I think it's a step up in the sense that yes, AC Milan, that name, na glory, na history.
Na big name,
not be present. Yes. When last they play for Champions League?
You know me. When Fulham want play for Champions League?
When last they play for Champions League?
Big team. Anytime.
Fulham have the opportunity this season to qualify for Conference League or for Europa. Is a step up.
Okay.
And you are moving from a team that is in decline currently to a team that is moving up in the Premier League. So I would say it's a step up. Forget about glory, forget about name, forget about history. Pound for pound, Fulham take on AC Milan today. They will trash AC Milan straight up. Samu coming in playing on one wing. You will be playing on one wing. A Smith Rowe in their middle. What are we saying now? Finish. You know what I mean?
Let's see how it's going to. Let's see how it's going to work. If Samu Chukwueze is going to complete his move too, Fulham probably is going to play from that right and have Iwobi in that team. Still have Bassi on that team. So it's going to be an interesting thing. But I hope that that move goes through. He's in England now, speaking with Fulham, trying to negotiate with AC Milan to get that move. Finally, the only news everybody's waiting for is Lookman. Lookman is still in the dark. Yesterday, or during this period, this transfer period, Bayern Munich came in trying to sign him on loan, but Atlanta said that anybody that's going to get Lookman from them must pay the money, no loan, no anything. So he's still in the dark. Anytime now I pulled out away from that deal. Now the rumors is that because they have a problem with getting Jackson from Chelsea, they switched to Lookman, and Lookman is trying to make that move work. They are still frustrating. They are saying, if you want Lookman, come and pay. And Bayern Munich is not even ready to pay any money.
Bayern Munich no money now.
They don't want to pay.
They don't want money. They spent bulk of their money on Diaz. They spent even the money because they sold Sané. They recovered money from Sané. So they should have 45-50 million euros to pay for a Lookman. So I think they are just pinching pennies right now because of maybe they are looking at a big move maybe in January or in the summer for now. So, but I feel like they've already spent a lot this summer. If they can get it over the line, maybe obligation to buy will be a good way about it. Get him on loan with an obligation to buy.
Yeah, me, I'm thinking they wanted Jackson on a permanent deal. Since they wanted Jackson on a permanent deal, but Chelsea wanted a loan deal because the loan deal for Jackson was a loan. I think it was Chelsea that said you have to go on loan. Then while this person had an injury and the lap had the injury, they had to recall him back from the Jackson was transferred in one window twice. They had to recall him back from the loan deal. Now they look at, okay, we need a player to kind of help with the attack for now. We're not sure who the person is until we get our permanent signing. And Atlanta is not going to go for it because at some point he's not in the team to help the team qualify for the fight for the trophy. And when he comes back from loan, it now becomes we'll try a way to bring him back into the team, and he's a star player for the team. So if you're going to get him out permanently, the price is not too much. I've said it before, 50 million euros is not too much. Inter Milan bullied to pay for 36 and 45, which was not enough. Bayern Munich can pay 50. If Bayern Munich now, and with the clause on his contract, with the clause the gentleman agreement they have, if Bayern Munich can raise 45 million euros, he might leave this summer.
Okay, let's see what will happen with Lookman. Today is the final day of the transfer. If he's going to get his move, if not, he's going to stay back at Atlanta. Whether he likes it or not, he has a contract. He will play whether he wants to play or not, and probably try again in January if the coach allows him to play. That's another thing. But let's see. These are all the Nigerian players moving abroad, especially in England. Even Lookman was rumored to go to Spurs too. Spurs are probably looking at him too. But let's see if this deal will work out for him. But congratulations to all the players that are moving from their respective clubs to England. It's going to be an interesting see Nigerian players playing in EPL.